With everything that's out on the driver market for 2015, it's quite unusual to see a brand with just one driver to choose from, but that's what Mizuno have going on this year. And the reason they have only one is because they have so much adjustability in this head. They're confident that any player who picks this up off the shelf will be able to find a setting that's right for them. Now, just to give you some idea of some of the adjustability that's on offer here, you have two movable weights that at the moment are split between these two peripheral positions here, one in the heel, one in the toe. And as they're split there on either side of the club head, that should essentially make this club the most stable that it can be, so the most forgiving. But you also have this fast track rail system here. And if the two weights are brought in here and pushed to the front, that should help the faster swinger to reduce their spin, ultimately helping them produce a little bit more distance. You can also move those two weights to the back of the club head, and that should help people who struggle with their launch just to get the ball up the right amount at impact. Now you also have the loft sleeve here, which will help people to just find out exactly what loft they want and dial that part of the golf club in for them as well. So there is plenty of adjustability. And when you throw in the fact that Mizuno have an enormous amount of shafts to offer the player, a proper custom fitting with this golf club is essential. Now first, a few of my own thoughts about this. Firstly, the look is something that you can't get past. The deep blue crown and the white shaft is quite a striking look, but I think the shape of the golf club is really, really good. It sits really beautifully behind the ball, and I think this is a great looking golf club, even though I appreciate the blue finish might not be to everybody's taste. For me, it was a great look, and it didn't put me off at all in terms of how it sat behind the ball. And a couple of things about the performance. I started off with the two weights sort of forward and front in the club head, because I'm the sort of player that traditionally, as we've gone through this driver test, have put the driver into play that has been the least spinning. And I found that it was good, but it wasn't as consistent as I wanted. So what I did was I put the two weights into the periphery positions, as you can see here. Now, it did jump the spin up. The spin went up 300 RPM. Now, that's good because it shows that what they're doing actually works. And that did cost me a little bit of distance, but the consistency I was able to get with the two weights in these positions was absolutely brilliant. And if I was going for a fitting, it would probably be that setup that I would end up with. So for me, when I came towards the end of the fitting, having the two weights in the periphery positions made this one of the most consistent drivers I hit all day. So the Mizuno JPX 850, a striking new driver for 2015, lots of technology built into the sole, and a hell of a lot of shaft options for you to choose from. If you are thinking about going for this driver, make sure you do so with the help of a PGA professional.